Welcome back. You're watching Build Your Portfolio. Now, as promised, we are now back to discussing few of the earnings, and on the list is Bajaj Electricals, which sort of announced a mixed quarter with a 14% kind of an increase in revenue, but the quarter also witnessed a substantial drop to the tune of 66% on the bottom line, with the profit after tax figures being recorded at 13.7 crore against a 40 odd crore reported in the comparable quarter of the last year. To discuss these numbers in detail, we have with us Ms. Anant Purandare, the CFO of Bajaj Electricals. Welcome to the show, sir, and thank you for joining us here on Business Television India. Well, at the outset, we did mention the kind of quarter that it seems has panned out for you, and at the face of it, it does look like a mixed quarter. Could you run us through the key highlights and also what would you attribute the kind of performance that you've posted in the first quarter to?
Absolutely right. It is a mixed kind of a performance. If you see our performance for the consumer durable division, it has grown by 31.7%. I think that is a very good performance as compared to the market, and even the margins are also better in consumer durable. However, our performance in engineering and project division is lower by 5% in the top line, and the margins are also under pressure because of the high overheads and lower top line. The PAT is mainly impacted because of our finance cost has gone up because the borrowing for the EPC, which has increased our finance cost, which is almost increased by 182%. Last year it was 17.6 crores to increase by 32 crores to 49 crores. So that has actually impacted the PAT level margins of the company.
All right, Mr. Purandare, in fact, if we go back to FY19, in fact, the key growth driver for you was the EPC segment, and that, if you consider the Q1, the first quarter of FY20, that seems to be faltering. So what has actually really played out, which is resulting in the kind of the muted performance that one has been witnessing on the EPC segment?
Yeah, as everybody knows that we are executing UP the power distribution orders, which was a very big order initially when it was granted, about 5,000 crores plus order. And we have done the maximum project execution during last year, third and fourth quarter, wherein our top line is jumped up, and which has given us the additional contribution. However, that project scope has been reduced, and now because of that, you can see there is a drop in our EPC top line. As a company also, we have now taken a decision not to bid very aggressively in EPC, whereby we see that our order inflow is also slowed down, and which is obviously going to drop our top line of EPC business. The current order book for EPC is around 1,550 crores, out of which transmission line tower is around 500 crores, power distribution, which is including our UP projects, is around 900 crores, and 145 crores for our high mast and street lights projects. So that itself shows that we have consciously not bidding for any big EPC projects.
Right, Mr. Purandare, point taken. So you as a company have sort of decided as part of your strategy to not bid aggressively for EPC projects. Now that said, when you look at the overall performance, consumer products revenue, well, that has gone up to at 31.7%. That obviously has done the heavy lifting for you this quarter. If you could give us a sense of the kind of product mix, how is that looking like, and do you wish to change that, if at all, in the coming quarters?
Our major growth is coming from appliances, and obviously the first quarter is a fans and coolers quarter. So we grew in fans by 40%, and we grew in appliances by 37%. So these are the driving our growth, appliances and fan. Comparative lighting growth is around 6%.
All right, Mr. Purandare, thank you so much for talking to us here on Business Television India.